Hey guys, what's going on? You already know who it is. It's the Rich College Kid. This is Elle coming to you with a very, very important training video, guys, okay? So if you have any distractions, if you have your phone out, if you have your computer on, you got the TV on, turn all those things off because I'm about to give you gold right now, okay? We're going to be going over the 10 rules of marketing, okay? Just like there are 10 rules or 10 commandments in the Bible. There are 10 rules of marketing that I want you guys to have, okay? So this is very, very important. So let's get pen and paper out and let's get started. So, 10 rules of marketing. I'm going to put the first one on the board. This is going to be good stuff right here, guys. I'm excited. All right. Ready? So, first rule is wait for it. Always be an or a offer. Okay? So first rule of marketing is that there will always be an offer, guys, okay? Reason being is that's how you're going to make your money. So for example, if you are in the business of selling gold, okay, you're doing a home-based business and you're selling gold from home, that's going to be your offer, okay? So every thing that you are going to market has to have an offer attached to it, okay? So that's very, very important. So maybe that'll even help you decide if this is a right business opportunity for you or not, is if there's an offer attached to it. Because if it's not, then I don't know. So just keep that in mind, okay? There will always be an offer, and that's how you're going to make your money, okay? Rule number two. That's from Aladdin. I don't know if anybody remembers that movie, but the genie did that. All right, so I'm looking at my notepad here just in case you guys see me looking away from the camera. Rule number two is there will always, excuse my handwriting, guys, be a reason to respond. I need to work on my handwriting. All right, guys. So rule number two is that there will always be a reason to respond. So in your marketing message, whether it's going on YouTube, whether it's going on Facebook, whether it's going on any of those platforms, it should always have a reason to respond or act now, act today. We don't want them to be delayed with what our offer that we're giving them, okay? So it should always be some type of call to action or reason to respond now. Hey guys, for example, you're like, hey guys, I know a way where you can make, $2,000 as quick as easy from home. If you want more information, contact me now. Or if you want more information, write more info now, or respond today, or get in touch with me, ASAP. So however you want to word that, you want to make sure that you're putting a sense of urgency on that marketing piece, okay? Because we want people to get in contact with us now for something that we have to offer them. And if you're with a good home-based business, or whatever you're offering is great, then you shouldn't have any problem with getting people. But you want to make sure you give them a call to action to do it now. Because believe it or not, people like to be told what to do. So if you're telling them respond now, they're like, oh, okay, respond now. I think I am going to respond now. So you want to work on them in their subconscious. So we do want to choose the words that we're using. So respond now, ASAP, act today. You want to use those type of phrases, okay? So there will always be a reason to respond. And the sooner they respond, the sooner you get in touch with them, and the sooner you can make more money. So works out. All right. Moving right along, number 3, and it's actually my favorite rule of all of them, believe it or not. That is my favorite rule. Well, all of them are good rules, but this is probably my favorite. Clear. See if anybody can guess what I'm about to put up here. Clear instructions. Okay? Rule number 3 is clear instructions. Let me look over my notes what I want to say to you guys. All right. So I mean, that's pretty clear. You want to have clear instructions because you don't want people to be confused. You don't want people to, go to your page, or you have them contact you, and then the scripts that you're giving back to them, or, how you're communicating with that person is confusing. You're saying, oh, we'll do this, and then go here, and then you go there, and you make a left, and then you make a right. Like, the person's confused. They're not going to want to do business with you. So you want to make it as clear as you can, as concise as you can, what you want your customers to do, what you want your leads to do, okay? So your marketing message or your materials all have to be very, very clear. There should be instructions on what to do. So if you have somebody contact you, right? You say, contact me now. Remember that? The rule number 2, contact me now. So a sense of urgency. And then on top of that, when they get in touch with you, if you're not clear on the next steps, then that person's probably not going to want to do business with you, and they're not going to want to continue the process. So it should be very clear what you want somebody to do. So for instance, when I'm doing a marketing campaign, or if I'm doing an ad, I'm very clear. And I'm like, contact me now, or text this particular number and say blah, blah, blah. So there's no confusion about, oh, should I call them? Should I text them? Should I go to their website? Should I do this and that? I'm telling them what they need to do. So that's what you need to be doing in your marketing pieces. You need to have very clear instructions on what you want them to do. So your closing script should be very clear on how to sign up with you. Your intro script should be very clear on what products you're offering, or whatever you're offering that person. They should have not a doubt in their mind on what they're getting themselves into, for the most part, as far as you giving them clear instructions, right? So you want to say boom, 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 like going all down the line. They should be very clear as to what you want this person to do, okay? So rule number 3, clear instructions all across the board, from your videos to your text. If you're doing texting advertising, that should be very clear. If you're posting on YouTube or Facebook, all those instructions should be clear as to what you want your market to do, or your leads to do. Okay. All right. We're doing good. We're moving right along. We're already on number 4. So this is another good one too. So we got clear instructions, right? So number 3 is clear instructions. Let's look back and see again. Number 2 was there will always be a reason to respond now. And then the number 1 is there will always be an offer. Number 2 is that there will always be a reason to respond, right? And then number 3 is clear instructions. Now number 4, this is good. Okay, let's pause for a second. Number 4 is probably the reason why a lot of people give up, or a lot of people don't see success, because they do not do this. This could be a video on its own, okay? But we're just going to get right into it. Number 4, very imperative, guys. It actually should be my favorite. Let me make sure I get this right. And I'm going to stress this always. Always. Measure. Always measure your results. And it's a 2-part. Hold. You can't read my handwriting, guys. I'll say it again so that you can hear me, so that you can write it down. This has got to be one of they're all important rules, but this has got to be one of the most important rules right here, guys. Always measure your results and hold them accountable. Guys, this is so important. Let me give you an example. So, I love shoes, right? I'm a big sneakerhead. I love wearing, all these different types of shoes. So if I went to, I don't know, makeyourownshoes.com, and I said, okay, I want a pair of shoes, 5.5. I want these colors on it, boom, 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 and I, made all my selections and stuff like that, and they told me that the price for my shoes was going to be $200, so I'm excited, I'm waiting for my shoes, and then I finally get my shoes, and they don't look nothing like the ones that I placed online. They're beat up, they're dusty, they look like they've been worn, they look like they took some shoes from, I don't know, their grandfather's closet back in like 1960 and put it in a box and sent it to me. Do you think I'm going to buy from them again? Do you think I'm just going to be like, oh, well, I guess I, spent $200 on a pair of crappy shoes. Oh, well, or I'm going to buy another pair from them. No, I'm not going to want to do business with them anymore. I want my money back. So in that same fashion, we shouldn't just be throwing away our marketing dollars. If you put a marketing piece out into the world and you want to bring back, it should be bringing you back a result. If it's not bringing you back a result and you're not measuring that result, then you're wasting could potentially be thousands of dollars. So if you put a marketing piece out there and it brings you back nothing, then you need to go back and examine that piece and say, okay, where, okay, I'm getting likes, but I'm not getting anybody to join. So there's something going on in between them actually liking my page or liking my information to actually join it. So you need to figure that out and tweak it, okay? So that's why you want to always measure your results. And I'm going to look at my notes here for a second and see what else I wanted to bring up to you. Yeah, measure your results. Write them down and compare them week by week. So if you, let's say, for example, you put an ad out into the marketplace, you put it on Facebook, and you got some results the first week. You want to run that same ad again, second week, run it one more time again, third week, and then compare those results, and maybe in between those weeks tweak it. If you know that the first week, okay, like going back to that example, I got a lot of likes, but I didn't get anybody to join, fix it in between there. See what you need to do to fix it. Maybe it's rewording your campaign, or maybe it's redoing your video or something of that nature. Redo that and then compare the results side by side, and then you can figure out, okay, well, this campaign is more profitable than this campaign. So it is work, guys. You do got to put in work, because this is your business. You're not working for anybody else anymore. You're working for yourself. So you need to figure out which which campaigns or which things that you're doing are actually bringing you back results, and you want to hold them accountable. You don't just want to be like, oh, well, you didn't do your job. If it didn't do its job, take it off the marketplace, take it, out of the search, redo it, and then send it back out and get the results that you want, okay? So always measure your results. So you should be writing this stuff down. So for example, you can put, I spent this amount of money, I received this amount of, attention, or, I got these amount of many views if we're talking about Facebook. So you put it out there, you spent let's say you spent $500 and you got 30,000, views, but out of that 30,000 views, you only got 10,000 to actually, take action and go to your page. You want to measure those results, because that's how you're going to see what's working for your business and what's not. So you need to be writing this stuff down, whether you're using like an Excel or spreadsheet to keep track of it, or you're physically writing it down with pen and paper. You need to do that. I personally do pen and paper. All right, moving right along. Number 5. This is good stuff too. They're all good stuff. I could probably say that for every single rule that I've learned. They're all beneficial. But you'll be surprised, because a lot of people do this one too. Number 5. Hopefully everybody can see that. So moving right along, number 5 is no cost branding. What does that mean? Rule number 5, you will never, ever, ever pay to brand yourself, okay? Your marketing material needs to be so effective and so good that it draws people in, that they are attracted to what you're putting out there, okay? So you should never be going onto Facebook and making a fan page and then trying to get a bunch of likes to come to your fan page and get, you can do that, but I'm telling you, the way that I'm teaching you guys is going to definitely, you're going to see better results. So you don't want to do that. You want to learn how to position yourself as the go-to in your field, as the expert in your field. You want to set yourself apart in your area if you're, doing offline marketing, but you definitely want to create a buzz around you where people are coming to you. You want to be the honey, and you want, all of the leads to be the bees, and you want them to be coming to you. You don't want it to be the, the other way around, where you're, fishing them out or trying to, hey, look at me, look at me. If you provide valuable content to your market, people are going to be drawn to you. People are going to be attracted by simply you giving, some value or content that has value. Okay, guys? So you never want to, you don't want to pay for that ever, ever, ever. Okay. Let me see. So let's just, recap, guys, really quick. So number 1, let me erase this off the board. Let's kind of just go over what we just covered so far. So number 1 is there will always be an offer, right, guys? So that's how you're going to make your money. Number 2 is that there will always be a reason to respond. So you want people to respond right now effective immediately to your offer that you're presenting to them. Okay, you don't want it to be delayed. You don't want them to wait a week or a month. You want them to do it right now, because that's how you're going to make money as well. Number 3, it needs to be clear instructions. It's to be very clear and very concise of what you want your market or your leads to do, okay? They shouldn't be thinking like, well, do they want me to text them, or do they want me to call them, or do they want me to email them, or do they want me to FaceTime them? It should be very clear on what you want them to do in communication, and the call to action. So there's other, well, that's a whole nother beast right there. But clear instructions, okay, guys? Number 4 is that you always want to measure your results and hold them accountable. Remember what I was telling you about my shoes? I'm not going to order some shoes and pay a lot of money for it, and then if I get a crappy product, I'm just like, oh well, I'll just buy another pair of shoes, I'll try again. No, that's me wasting money. And that's the same thing you do when you don't measure your results and hold them accountable, when you're spending money on your marketing campaigns. And even if you're not spending money, you want to make sure that the efforts that you're putting out are bringing back results in, i.e., money, funds. And then number 5 is no cost branding, guys. We're not going to pay to brand ourselves, okay? I can teach you how to properly brand yourself, but paying for it is not going to be. You're going to waste so much money doing that. You want to set yourself up as an authority on either Facebook or YouTube, or however you're going to be marketing in that arena. You want to make yourself the expert, the go-to, and you will draw people naturally by being that that presence in the area. Okay, guys? So I know you're probably wondering, okay, that's only 5. I know I said 10 rules of marketing, but what we're going to do now is I'm going to have you guys, if you found this information valuable, I want you to like this video, share this video with your friends, and once you do that, I will give you the rest of the rules of marketing. Okay, I'll give you 6 through 10. So again, I need you guys to do me a favor, like this video, share this video, and then after you do that, get in contact with me and I can give you the rest of the 10. So the 6 through 10, I'll give you the rest of those rules of marketing. And guys, if you are looking for a home-based opportunity and you don't have one, or you're looking to, try to figure out which one's the best for you, get in contact with me. I can also help you in that. My goal is to help people realize their potential, because I, was a college student that, pretty much changed their life by doing online marketing. And so I just want to help other people do that as well. You don't have to be a college student in any walk of life. If you want to learn how to do that, get in touch with me via email, and we'll go from there. So, all right, guys, look forward to speaking with you soon. I'll be giving out rules 6 through 10 again. So you know who it is. It's the Rich College Kid, and I'll be seeing you guys later.